This is a mock examination at 70 words per minute entitled Ring for the King. In this passage there is a predominance of words ending in vowel ng. If you wish to revise the theory for that, then you go back to Beginners Lesson 5 before you take the dictation. Ready? Bell ringing is a centuries-old tradition. The peal of church bells is associated with times of celebration, and most people enjoy listening to the sound. They ring on a Sunday morning, giving their message that a church service is imminent. They ring for weddings and all sorts of celebrations. Most people love them. The cathedral in our city has 12 bells. It is one of only 145 places worldwide that boasts this number of bells. You have to be fit to be a bell ringer because it is a long way up a very winding staircase to the bell tower, and pulling on ropes hanging from the bells takes strength as well as a lot of skill. In this city we are more fortunate than most because we have a growing team of bell ringers. Ready? We have had word that in a number of places all over the country there is a shortage of ringers. This became a problem with the crowning of King Charles III. And as a result, there was a massive recruitment campaign to train as many as possible in time for the celebration. If you are hungry for a new passion, or you are looking for a change of activity, or if you are longing to make new friends, then you may find the idea appealing. In the charmingly beautiful town of Hungerford, a few miles away, Sarah Green is among those starting to learn this skill. She told me that there was a feeling of belonging that she has never experienced before, and that she had made many new friends amongst the team of ringers at her local church. When you come to check the outlines for that passage, apart from the words that end in vowel ng, you may hesitate on one or two other words that we don't use too regularly. So one of them is century. So that's in the very first sentence. And we would normally put the big C round a 19 to make 19th century and round 20 to make 20th century. But we can also use that big C for century on its own, adding the S to make it plural. Secondly, the word church. Quite a long, choppy outline when it's written on its own. So in the beginners series, I suggested that you make a special outline for church. And one of my suggestions was the narrow A. So a tall, thin A. A bit like the one you do for air, in words like airline and aeroplane, but much narrower to look like a church steeple. But if you don't like that one, you could just write the H with a very small T-bar going through the H. It's still T-line in a way, and that could depict the cross. So either of those could be written instead of church. The next one, activity. Words that end in tivity, such as activity and nativity, can be written with the TV disjoined. And finally, the word strength. So we don't very often have an E indicator at the end of a word, but we do sometimes in the middle of a word. So a word like length, where you would write the L, the disjoined E indicator and the TH joined. And strength in this passage, S, T doubles for R, the disjoined E indicator and TH, strength. If you enjoyed this exam practice, please click like and remember to subscribe so that you will receive notifications when others are added. Good job. Let's love T-line together.